So we've used a couple of text image generators. Some of them may have been good, some have been great, but it's really important to get your visuals correct because otherwise you're just not going to drive traffic. So this is one of the ones that I think is particularly good. It's called Leonardo.AI, and I'm just going to do a tour of our image creation. So let's go. You can start here. This is where you can enter a prompt. So when we're talking about a type of prompt, it's your sentence, it's your description of the image that you want to generate. After the tour, try something short like a card to get started. Well, I actually want to try and replace a thumbnail that I've used that I think isn't particularly strong. It was a video we did in regard to perplexity, which is really quite an amazing tool, because it's giving citation with the information that it's generating. So it's referencing previous research work. And that fundamentally changes both research and academia. So here, generate images. Once you've entered a prompt, you'll be able to click the generate button, which is up here, to create a set of images. Now, they're great at the moment because you can generate a lot of images for free. There's a certain amount you can do each day. We're also looking at image dimensions there. Now, that's quite cool, actually. That's really good because with thumbnails, we need them a particular size. So the box up to our left is presets. You can choose different presets to make it easier to create all sorts of images. And again, that makes it a lot easier because when we're using DALL-E 3, I was kind of typing it in, but that allows you to kind of use a drop down box, photography, illustration, anime, and more. So that's pretty cool. And then this little logo here to my left is image guidance and elements, and image guidance to achieve consistent characters, reference the style or content in image, and much more. And we use elements to steer the aesthetics of your image in various interesting ways. And I think it's because it gives you these sort of nudges to help you with the prompt that it really makes it a much easier and more successful text image generator. So here we also have a prompt generator, so you can use AI to improve your prompt or create random prompts. And that's really great as well, because sometimes you're using them and it's not really giving you what you want. And then you have a legacy mode, so you can access the legacy interface of image generation here. And then intro guide, you can view this tour at any time by clicking the question mark icon, finish. So we're just going to see if we can come up with an image of a young female college student who is working in the research area, looking incredibly pleased now that she has found perplexity AI, an AI tool that will help her in her research work. Now that is not a very good prompt, and I'm doing that on purpose. So we're going to generate, and we're going to see if we can get anything relatively good out of that. The previous one that I had done has been quite normal. It really hasn't given us much. They're not bad. They're definitely a lot better. In prompt enhance, we might try that. We'll put that on. The style is very dynamic. We might try something. Just going to screen grab one of those. See, it's interesting. You definitely get one that's more that draws your eye in very quickly. So she looks very realistic. She actually does look very realistic as well. Quite frightening if you're a model that this might not be a future workplace for you. Because if they can generate AI, and we see that with H&M that they're using AI generated models, that one isn't as eye-catching. So it's really good to be able to look at them all in a row together and see what you think. So we have dynamic there. I'm going to try creative. I'm going to try and change the style so it's more elongated. I'm going to do 4 images. We do have an advanced setting there. We've got photo real. See transparency. So some of these you can't use if you don't pay for the professional, but at the moment I'm trying to show people what's available for free, and it's just quite incredible. It's also good to kind of get you using, you know, you're not locked into one particular text image generator. It means that you try out different ones if you're not paying for them. Now that's very interesting because they really aren't as good. They're too dark. They're not going to draw in the your eye. So the previous ones, without my input, were a hell of a lot better. So that's Leonardo.AI. This is the homepage that they have. Again, I think sometimes a video can be really, really great, and it can just help people to see how well it works and the type of images that they create. So we've been able to create some fantastic images, and you can see they have anime, etc., and just a really, really good tool. So enjoy.